Yo, what's going on, you guys? So you guys showed a ton of support on the Gucci flip-flops bait prank, and I know you guys love the Yeezy bait prank.
Boy, did I ever.
I'm gonna be putting an electric shock in the insoles of the shoe and also super glue on top so people will not be able to take their foot out.
Oh, Johal, stop it. You are nasty. Oh. He's getting shocked. He thinks it's an earthquake and then get out of town. What an idiot.
I got a cramp or something.
It's not a cramp, you did. Oh, he's got shocked again. Oh. Oh, I love you two pranks! Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new GTA 5 Funny Moments compilation. My name is Leon Lush and I am bursting at the seams with gratitude that you would decide to spend a small portion of your day here with me. Now if you're on YouTube a lot like I am, I know you're probably overwhelmed with just the sheer volume of exceptional content. Everywhere you look, it's like incredible video, high production value, meaningful message. It's like, we get it, right? Can't we just get some clickbaity bullshit nonsense that's like geared towards children that don't know how to distinguish between what's good and bad? What do I have to do to find some of that? But you know, life's not always fair, so here we are. But fear not, and rejoice, my brethren, because I know it's hard to believe, but after months of digging, I was actually able to find some hot garbage on YouTube. I know it sounds unreal, but believe me, it exists. Yeah, so this is Johal. He has 1.3 milli on YouTube, and he makes a living basically just uploading these periodic bait pranks where he'll like put itching powder on some trendy item, get a couple million views, and then go into hibernation for a couple of weeks. And it's just, these videos are really just national treasures, so I'm excited for us to turn our brains off together and really loosen our belts a little bit and enjoy the ride. But before we indulge in some of YouTube's finest compost, let's take just a second to give a big up to today's video sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Forget what you know about mobile games, Raid Shadow Legends is the most immersive RPG experience you'll find on a smartphone and can really only be compared with the biggest PC and console titles. Best of all, it's totally free to play. Now, Raid features an amazing storyline, very sleek 3D graphics, giant boss fights, PvP battles, and hundreds of champions to collect and customize. Now, personally, this performance in a mobile game just blew me away. I mean, just look at how crazy the level of detail is on these champions. Now, Raid is getting real big, real fast, so get in early to get a head start on the competition. You also don't want to miss out on the upcoming special launch tournament where they're offering crazy prizes. Just be sure to join my clan before that. Just search Tomato Mafia and hit me up. So go to the description of this video now and download Raid only through my link, where you will receive 50,000 silver and a free epic champion as part of the new player program courtesy of the dev team. I'll see you there.
Look, it's over all this floor. Oh, what is it? Get up! The hell off! Dude! Oh! Ah! Ah! What the hell's wrong with them shoes, man?
What in the hell's wrong with those shoes, man? Now, you gotta respect Johal for how he has just doubled down on the fake prank culture, right? He doesn't try to tiptoe around the issue, trying to toe the line, pretending like what he's doing is real. He just makes the actors go extra hard to make it so ludicrous that instead of having the fakeness be some sort of detriment, it becomes a commodity because it's just so ludicrous it becomes hilarious. Like that is quality entertainment right there. That is funny. You got to give credit where it's due. I just want to know how much he had to pay that guy to get him to jump into the bushes and scuff his arms all up, though. Now, this isn't the first and certainly won't be the last time I've talked about fake pranks on this channel. They obviously exist. There's a thriving ecosystem on YouTube. I could care less. Sometimes I think it's kind of funny. I'm just always enamored by the comment section, how there's people that obviously get that it's fake, and then there's always this demographic of people that will defend it to their dying breath, because I guess they can't comprehend that maybe their favorite creator is just, you know, making these elaborate skits in order to make a living off of like clickbaity thumbnails and shit. They just somehow have a mic and you can hear them clearly? You see, the Lucky Chosen raises a good point here because the discerning viewer may raise the point, well, if he's the victim of this potential prank, how can I hear perfect audio as if there's a lav mic underneath his shirt? And that's a good question, but luckily, Futem Al-Falasi is here to explain it. You know what? The mic is probably somewhere inside the shoes. I mean, tough to argue with that one. You know, I've spent a lot of years doing audio production, and that is definitely what a hidden shoe mic sounds like. Oh, I love it. I would have taken off with them, not tried them on. Face palm. Yes, you and every other non-paid actor. So anyways, almost 5 million views on this one, which is pretty impressive, and you take a look at his channel, and the uploads are pretty inconsistent, but he's clearly got the thumbnail title combo down, you know, it's like every other or every third video usually bangs, you know, 2.7 million hoverboard bait prank part 2, itching Gucci flip-flops bait prank, 3.3 million views. He started off years ago doing like social experiment stuff like a lot of YouTubers do, and then once he stumbled into this bait prank routine, it started doing really well for him. He kind of stuck to that formula. If you look at this section of thumbnails, it's all these bait pranks with like popular retail items and this electric shock stuff he's doing, because, you know, if it works, you got to keep doing it.
What's going on? What the heck? What's going on, bro? What's going on? These shoes! They're shocking! Help me! Help me! I can't take off these shoes! No more Yeezys for my shoes! I ain't buying Yeezys no more! I promise I'll take them back! Please! I'll take them back! I will never steal nothing ever in my life! These shoes! Help me! Help me! Screw you, Yeezys! I am never buying Yeezys ever again!
I mean, this guy makes a pretty comfortable living making these videos, and not even that often either. You can't deny that YouTube is absolutely the land of opportunity, right? I mean, shit, I make a living doing this, and I'm not really much different, except I just don't make fake videos. I just make fun of fake videos, which isn't really much better, to be honest, but I mean, most people would have to sink like 200 grand into a collegiate degree and then spend 5 to 10 years in the real world getting work experience before ever approaching like a 6-figure salary. And then you have Johal, who's over here making 1 or 2 of these videos a month and probably easily clearing 6 figures every year. It makes you think, doesn't it? Listen, if you're going to college because you're passionate and excited about a certain career path and you really want to grow up and educate yourself and be able to give back to the communities and the people around you, that's incredibly commendable, and I hope you continue down that path. But if you're going to college just because your parents maybe expect you to, and you're doing something you hate just because you know it's going to make you X amount of dollars when you leave, might I suggest you save yourself $300,000 of student loan debt and just spend like 30 days studying YouTube and what, you know, thumbnail and title combinations work, like on channels like Johal here, and then save up like $1,000 and invest in a camera and like a pair of Yeezys and make a couple of shitty ass videos every month that you know are going to get clicks, and you're on your way to 6 figures annually doing basically nothing. Listen, I'm not suggesting we need more content like this. On the contrary, but I'm just trying to point out opportunities where opportunities lie.
When somebody picks up a phone, they try to steal it, they're not really looking at how clean the phone is. They just see an iPhone X and they just pick it up and put it in their pocket real quick. They don't really pay attention to the details. Put it all on the back, on the camera, on the charging ports, like everywhere. I make sure to I flood the freaking phone.
So as the efficacy of these electric shock bait pranks starts to die down about a year ago, he takes a leap of faith into the realm of itching powder bait pranks, and it really revitalizes the channel and carries him through this last year up until current day, where he's still uploading these incredible, in fact, this Apple Airpods bait prank, which is how I found this channel just the other day. Let's take a peek.
In this video, I'm gonna be dropping Apple Airpods in front of people with itching powder on them. So if anybody in their right mind decides to pick up the Airpods and put them on, they're literally gonna be going nuts.
By the way, I think it's funny to point out he's been using the exact same 3 or 4 meme cutaways for like the past 3 or 4 years, just sticking to his guns. I love the commitment. Nice.
To make things worse, I'm gonna run up to them and tell them that I have an infection that can never be cured.
An infection that can't be cured? Bro, there's pranks and then there's just being straight cruel.
I'm waiting right here in front of the ticket office, dude. I'm so tired.
You see, I love this right here. This is how you adapt and grow as a YouTuber when you get criticism. He's probably gotten so much shit in the comments about how the people he's allegedly pranking sound like they have a lav mic on. He just puts like a 2 or 3 second subtext here that says microphone hidden prior. Well, there you have it, folks. There's a microphone hidden on the prank subject under his shirt prior. So lay off.
You hit your car? Wait, where'd your hand go? Oh my God, where? Oh, shit.
Yo, my man cannot believe there's Apple AirPods inside of that Apple AirPod case.
Hey.
Okay.
Damn.
Just gonna leave your Apple AirPods here. I'm gonna pick them up and
Yeah,
use them
yeah.
immediately to listen to some music. Hello. Phew. Let's go.
Come on.
Bluetooth, sync. Let's go.
Come on.
Need to get these beats.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yay. Oh. Yo, these things bump and they're wireless too. Look at me. I'm rich AF, boy. Shit.
That new Drake. Yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Oh, okay. And another meme cut, the same one he's been using for 4 years.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh man, this man is juicy.
It was at this moment that he knew he f***ed up.
Oh god, I can't take it. The cutaway memes.
What's going on here?
Oh, here we go. The itching powder's kicking in.
Ah.
Cuts to the same music every time.
We
too.
got
I
it.
love
We got it.
Oh, still dancing through the pain.
What the hell? What is this? What's going on here? God damn it!
Oh, William's really feeling the effects now. I'm gonna call him William. Oh shit. Oh no! Oh, the itching powder's really taking its toll. We're going into the fourth quarter here, and William is struggling. He's down on one knee. Dolphin sound effects to cover the swears, folks. We want to keep this monetized. Nice. He is keeping the AirPod in, does not even care. He has to listen to that Drake, folks. He is now supine on the pavement.
Yo, my AirPods. What happened?
Oh, there he is.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude. Dude. Oh no.
Don't tell. He's gonna tell him about the disease.
Why'd you put them on? Dude, I have an infection in my ear.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
You have a what?
Oh,
It
dropping
starts
the bomb
with
on him.
itching, and then your hearing goes away, and then blood starts to come coming out of your ears at night. Are you crazy? No, I'm not. Are you insane? You're the one that's crazy. You're the one that did it. The hell out of here, man! Sorry, bro. Oh my God, Jesus. Wait, at least give me the AirPods, bro. Give me the AirPods.
And the Oscar goes to the homeless man. Apple AirPods bait prank. You know, it's tough for me to criticize this guy, honestly, because it's so blatant that it really kind of falls under the so bad it's good category, you know? Like, I'm entertained right now, I'll be honest. It's like watching Sharknado or some D-list movie that's just so terrible, it gets like this cult following because people want to watch it for how bad it is.
I've been to jail more than once. I got good ass lawyers.
Your lawyers to give me a call.
Well, I must admit, Johal may be my new secret closeted guilty pleasure. I mean, just something succulent to sink my, oh, it's so bad it's good teeth into. Why are they so verbal about everything? Wouldn't you just pick them up quietly and walk away? Koi King, shut up. No, that wouldn't be entertaining at all. Why would we make a video of people just stealing things normally? That would make no sense. You can tell he paid them. Pfft. Hater. I love this channel. This is one of the few things that actually makes me laugh. Well, Kyra, White Wolf, that sounds like a pretty tough existence. I'm sorry. Well, kids, the moral of the story is this. Unless your heart is dead set on doing some corporate bullshit for the rest of your life that's going to make you mediocre wages with a massive upfront financial investment into a for-profit education system, just throw those college applications in the trash and spend a couple of days studying the Johal YouTube channel, because you'll be making more money in the next 6 months than you would have made in the first 10 years out of college. And let me tell you, there might be a little bit of a shaky future in this route, but you'll be able to buy some Gucci shit in the short term. So, you know, it's pretty useless in the grand scheme of things, but it might get you laid. So there's that. No, I'm kidding. Please stay in school and contribute something to society. I certainly haven't, and we need more good people that aren't YouTubers in this world, I think. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, it would mean the world if you'd subscribe. Thank you to today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Link in the description. And one last favor, if you could, before you go, just grab yourself a big mixing bowl and just pour yourself a huge bowl of cereal. It can be any cereal you want. Probably your favorite, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Lucky Charms, Chex, whatever. Just, it needs to be like a large bowl, almost like a whole box of cereal. It should be able to fit into this bowl instead of pouring milk like maybe you normally would with cereal. Just take an entire canister of itching powder, pour that right on top, and then go ahead and continue to ingest the entire thing. And the second it feels like your large intestine is on fire and is about to fall out of your butthole, you just want to dig down deep and take all the energy you have left and just hip thrust that motherfucking like button for me. I do appreciate you. Also, I apologize. Nigel wasn't in this video, really, but I really don't care because he's a piece of dog shit. Peace.